absolutely happy for win here. We know that this nobody needs to explain me that this is a really tough core to win. We know that we need to improve clearly our defense in the second half because they're scoring amazing from threes in the first half, and then when we begin to defense is when we have chances to beat them. I really think that we are beginning to control also our defensive rebound, not letting them to have second chances. If you remember in the first half, they grabbing rebounds in offense, they passing outside for three, and they scoring for three. And then what we'll tell you is that we have a quite good talent team, but we need to be absolutely strictly and serious in our defense. And on the first half, we are not doing. We need to keep learning. It's our fourth victory in a row. We think that we don't want to conform ourselves, and we want to still fighting till we can giving the best of us at the end of the championship, and that's it.
Coach Plaza, you talk about comfort. So we're midway through the EuroLeague season. I have two questions. One is, how difficult is it for you not knowing what kind of Malaga team you get every single game? Because one night Ray and Nemanja are on, and then the other night it looks very bad. And the other question is, you won here before. Marcus Williams at a buzzer beater was a very big game for you. Which one, was more emotional, was bigger for you, that one or this one?
Well, the first thing is that it's true that we beginning not so good, even when we know we beat Fenerbahce in our core. But it's true that we have a terrible two back games against Valencia and against Real Madrid. And if you want to listen to me and believe me when I'm going to tell you, we're losing because everybody advising us that we're going to suffer too much, not against these teams, at the end for our tiredness, And then at the beginning of this EuroLeague, we're going to try to administrate ourselves. We need to try to control our tiredness during the games. And you know how tough is ACB in Spain. And then when we are playing against Valencia, that you also know that we have one long history last year because we won the Euro Cup in their core. And even when we play against Real Madrid, we have 36 hours, like today, that we're going to play next Saturday at 5 or 6. We're going to try to control our tiredness. And then what we learn from that point is that we are not able to administrate our efforts. It means that we need to play every game like they are not live after that. And if we don't, we're gonna die in February. We're gonna die in February. If we're gonna lose the game in ACB, we're gonna lose the game. But we cannot control our efforts on our tiredness because we have another game in less than 48 hours. And then it's one of the main reasons. Is of course Real Madrid and Valencia makes a great games. But these are the only games that we really lose for one great difference. We lose against Olympiacos for 4. We lose against Bamberg for 4. For 1 point against Zalgiris. For 1 point against Baskonia. What I will tell you that I think that there are not too many up and downs, but it's true that there are two horrible games that probably provoke that we are deeper. And the second question is true that I won here with Malaga before, and I think that I won here also with Real Madrid and Zalgiris. But correct me, I don't want to. I'm totally humble because I respect Maccabi a lot. And then every victory is quite special. Today is special because 1 month and a half ago, the people are remembering these bad, horrible games. And then they're beginning to don't believe in us. And we are winning some games in a row in EuroLeague, also in ACB. And then we are beginning to enjoy playing together while we are guaranteed a lot of great effort. And then for me, this victory is important. But I cannot forget my Real Madrid, Zalgiris, or Unicaja's victory before.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach. If I told you before the game that you would win the game by not stealing the ball at all, would you believe me?
Yeah. Yeah, and also with a bad average shooting 2s or 3s, probably worse than them in some occasions. I think that one of the reasons is probably our best defense because we don't steal too many balls. We are more turnovers than them, I think, almost double, 8 to 14. But when we are able to tie their average from 2, and we improve our average from 3, and forcing them to just shooting 3s quite far, is when we are beginning to get some easy buckets running the fast break. If you look, when we begin to start in our defense, we provoke some easy points, running the core easily there, and then for us it's key. But it's true that it's quite significant that we can win without these numbers.
Coach, your average is 75 points per game.
Today you make it almost 90. Your average in 3 points is 34. Today you make it almost 50. How you explain it?
Yeah, because we have magical pounders. They are not reason. Many people tell me that my teams here in Malaga or before in Zagreb or Madrid, my teams are great defenders. But always or many times I have a great, powerful and talented players in offense. But it's true that till now, we need to begin in the season taking care more on defense than not in offense. But if you watch the last 4 games, I think, I don't want to cheat you, you can control, against Kinky. I think that we're scoring 89. The last 3-4 games, you can check it, our averages are increasing, clearly. But it's true that if we are mixing the first games and the last games, our average is not so high, even with the threes. Our threes right now, we are finding each other easily. At the beginning of the season was horrible. We had a lot of turnovers. We don't identify a great spacing between us. And then is one of the reasons, but not because everybody are really motivated to play in Maccabi. And I am the first one because I respect this house a lot. But believe me, if I don't tell him nothing, they are beginning to play easily from 1 month ago, and is the reason for we are winning Barcelona, Kinky, and who else? Till now, you understand? We are improving, but not because we're shooting better, not just because we respect better our spacing, because we have more confidence, and because we are beginning to enjoy. And when your teams begin to enjoy, gonna become to be dangerous. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for everything, guys. Thank you.
מה נעשה עכשיו? אז אולי תשב שם, תדבר. אין בעיה.